So one of the biggest problems that I have, and I think that a lot of advertisers have, is there's no Google keyword tool for fan pages or for Facebook advertising. When you start putting in your interests here, so if I'm going to have this ad running for train baseball, and I'm going to target kids all over the US, I'm going to start in here by looking for baseball. And yeah, they do give you some good results that come up in this bar down here, but it's only like 10 results. So you really don't have a good idea of what else is out there. And think of all the other interests that are out there, the possible words. It's just endless and you don't want to miss them all. And all you get are 6 suggested likes and then a drop down of about 10. So one of the cool things here, if you notice how things start to change when you start typing the word. So really pay attention to those words. I mean, right here, I just have the word base on here, and already I get baseball tonight, baseball umpire, baseballs, base jumping obviously does not apply, and neither does basement, but some of these do. And as soon as I keep spelling out baseball further, some of them change. The baseball ones jump up to the top, baseball film, and when I completely spell out baseball, now I have baseball France, baseball almanac, just that you're going to get words that you wouldn't get when you just end up at the word that you're trying to type. So if, again, I start typing baseball player, and I get baseball player, baseball players, playing baseball, my son plays baseball, playing baseball. You just get a lot more as you type. So don't just come in here and just type baseball without looking at what's popping up. The second thing is you can just start adding random things after the words you're trying to get. So if I'm, let's just say I'm looking for baseball players or just anyone interested in baseball, I can just start typing other letters that come up, and look how many come up. I did baseball W, I get baseball wrestling, World Baseball Classic, watching baseball, this week in baseball, wild baseball, what baseball player are you? You just get a whole bunch more. So again, you just want to really play around with the typing in here, and you can even go through the whole alphabet if you want. Start at A and just see what comes up. You get different words for almost every letter that you start typing in there. So that's number one. You really want to keep that at the forefront, because adding a new keyword could be a huge bump in sales for you, or bump in opt-ins, or whatever your conversion is. So the second thing is you can do a little keyword research. The one thing I like to do if I come back up to Facebook is I'll search in Facebook. So let's just say I hit baseball. Remember, these obviously some of these will be good. So LSU baseball might be something I want to target. I can go see how many fans they have and go to their page, and they have 123,000 fans. So I can then come back down here and type in LSU baseball. Whoops, that's LSA. Let's try to spell that right. LSU baseball, right there. And there's your 100,000 fans. And again, that's obviously all going to change if you add, if you go down by state, all these numbers will always change like we've talked about before. But one of the cool things you can do is just type baseball in here and use the little see more results down here at the bottom. You click on that, it's going to give you everything in Facebook, all people, pages, groups of apps, events, and web results that are in Facebook that involve baseball. So one of the things I like to do, because targeting pages is pretty effective, is to see all the pages that have to do with baseball. So here's just a page called Baseball, Adidas Baseball, Ripken Baseball, IMG Baseball Academy. Those are players that are trying to get better at baseball, so that might be perfect. So I go back in here and type in IMG Baseball Academy right there. And there it is. And so I get to target all those people. So again, it's really something that you want to use, and you want to make sure that you're doing all the research that you can. So there's the 1,240 people in that baseball academy. And I could go back in here, and now I can run an ad to just them and say, hey, do you attend the, what was that thing called again? IMG Baseball Academy. You'll love this new hitting drill. So you get to literally use your ads and call out people in a way that no other marketing form or way of advertising really can. So just imagine if you put this ad out there, imagine what kind of click-through rate you're going to get. It's going to be outrageously good, and your cost is going to be significantly decreased because of how good this ad is going to be, because of how targeted you are. Last little trick, obviously showed you the typing trick we did in here, the Facebook search trick. The second thing I like to do is I see, who's really active on my page and try to find people that I think are spending a lot of time on Facebook and have explored other pages. So I'll start talking to some of these people and try to become friends with them. The reason I want to become friends with them, not only to build that relationship and just do, you can get a lot of good feedback from people, your customers, but so here's my brother's page. I'm a friend of my brother, obviously. I can now, because I'm his friend, go in his info, go in here, see what kind of music he likes, what kinds of activities he does. Here are all of the fan pages that he is a fan of. So, if I become friends with one of these kids in here who are on my Train Baseball fan page, chances are they like some other baseball related pages. So you can become their friend, come down into their profile and see what other pages they like, and you might find 5, 10, 20, 100 more fan pages that you've never found before. Like here's a sports training website right here that my brother's a fan of. I might want to target these people for whatever reason. It's completely up to you what you're going to target, but that's just it's a pretty neat little trick if you can become friends with someone that you think is a valuable person to know and that they might have connections to other fan pages that you want to target. So hope that makes sense. Those are kind of the 3 little tricks for getting more keywords, and really keywords are the name of the game. If you don't have any keywords in here and you're just gonna rely on targeting by location and the right age and whether it's male or female, people that are connected to your page or not connected to your page, what language they are, workplace, that's pretty darn targeted. But if you're just going to rely on that stuff, you're really not using Facebook ads correctly. You can really go find the kinds of people, the baseball players that you want to find, that I would want to find on Train Baseball. You can find the exact people that you're looking for by using the likes and interest field. So you really want to make sure you're doing that right. So anyway, we will jump into micro targeting next.